Good day to Dr. Hasmina. We from Group 7 are here to share about our database made for a food delivery app. So this database consists of 17 tables after normalization, and I'll briefly go through each and every one of them. So the customer table consists of the customer details, such as the customer's ID, which is the primary key. So customer's ID cannot be overlapping or anything. And contains their username, the user type, which is either regular or premium, because which the user could register as when they first sign up, and their contact number for when the riders want to get in contact with the customer for verification, all that, and of course their address. And then below that is the customer feedback table, which shows the customer ID and the feedback ID, kind of like a bridge for the customer table and the feedback table, which we'll see later on. And here we have the customer menu table, which is the interaction of the customer and the menu table. And then here we have the customer order table, which shows the customer's ID and their order ID for when they make any orders using this app. And then below that, we have the delivery table, which shows the delivery ID, the first and last name of the person in charge of the delivery, the status of the delivery itself, either pending or delivered, the delivery date, and estimated arrival if the delivery still hasn't been made yet. And here's the delivery rider table, which shows the rider and deliveries, each of their IDs. And then below that, we have the feedback table, which contains the feedback ID, the rating the customer gave, the date of the rating, the ID of the customer that made the rating, and the restaurant that the customer left the rating for. Okay. And below that, we have the item table, which shows the items that are being for sale by a restaurant in a given menu. And below that, just below that, we have the menu table, which consists of the menu ID, the name of the description of the menu, and of course it consists of the item's ID, and also the item name. Then below here, we have the menu item table. Okay, and this table consists of the regular users. So it has the regular users customer ID, of course, and also whether or not they have any promotions, because the perks of being a premium user is that they have promotions at all times, whether normal users could have promotions, but it's not guaranteed. So most of the time they do not have promotions. Okay, and below here we have the order table, which consists of the order ID, the date the order was made, the status of the order itself, the total price of the entire order, the customer that made the order, the restaurant, and also the items inconsistent with the order. Okay, and here we have the order item table, which consists of the order ID, the item ID, and the quantity of the item ordered, and then the subtotal of the order itself. Okay, and then here we have the payment table, which consist of the payments made during the duration of the app's launch. So we have the payment amount made by the customer or is being made by the customer. And of course, the payment method, credit card, cash, PayPal, and also the order ID for easy tracking and such. And then here we have the premium user table. As you can see, every single premium users have promotions most of the time, unless they used up all of their promotions while using this app. So they, just in case they run out for the month, then they'll have no more promotions. Okay, and here we have the restaurant table, which consists of the restaurant ID, the name of the restaurant's contact number, and the promotions available by the restaurant. So, for example, Fast Bites has a 10% off on all orders. It consists of the menu ID and any feedback given by customers will be placed in the database as well. And then here we have the database for the riders in charge of the deliveries and all that. Okay. So for now, we'll focus on customer table. Okay. So we have a list of commands that we can use. So of course we have select for customers, which shows the table of the customers. Okay, and we can insert a new customer into the table. Of course, it has to be a new customer ID. Foreign keys cannot be overlapping, like such. Okay, so now it should show a new customer in the table. There we go. Okay, so you can see the customer types and all that. All right, and then after that, if we want to view what the customer's user type is, we can either do select from premium users, or we can sort the table by customers that are premium users. So like so, here we go. There are any premium users being displayed right here. Okay, so next we are going to update a user's type. So for example, this user right here is a regular user. So if we change to become a premium user, you can just input his customer ID, and then it should change his customer user type to premium. He's now premium now. Okay, so if you want to delete a user from the database, so for example, let's delete user number 35, C035. You have to just put this input. Okay, so this customer should be gone now. Yes, he is no longer available in the database because he has been deleted. Okay, so we I'm going to use an inner join method to view the customer feedback table right next to the customer table, is so that we can see which the customer has left which feedback by using the primary keys of each respective table, the customer table and the feedback table. So we'll be using the customer feedback table as sort of a bridge between those two. So, okay, so here we go. Here's the customer table, and here's the customer feedback table, the end over here. Okay. So you want to see the feedback, let's just say feedback ID of 120. Well, check it out. Okay, so here's the feedback. The ramen was outstanding. User 020 gave it a 5-star rating. Of course, this restaurant will also receive this. Okay, so if you want to see the calculate the average amount or revenue made during the duration of this app, we can of this system, we can use this, calculate the average amount, total amount of revenue generated from the payment table. All right, so here's the average payment by the customers. So 26 ringgit. The total amount generated is 559 ringgit. And the highest amount paid by a single customer is 46 ringgit. All right, so that will do for from us from group 7. Thank you.